Is it sold in Hong Kong? Oh, really? Okay. This is a kidding-free, so it's a non-alcohol beverage. It's the world's first ever alcohol 0.00% beer taste drink. It was launched in April 8, 2009. And the mission that the client gave us was to double the market of this non-alcohol beverage within that single product. Only using kidding-free, they asked us to double the market. And they allowed us 45 days to achieve that. And that's quite hard. The kickoff meeting was held on 2007 October, 1.5 years before the launch. The orientation was they wanted to launch a beer-tasted non-alcohol beverage. The actual request came from the restaurant industries. This is because in Japan, driving under influence of alcohol well, it's still a problem, but it's decreasing. But at that time, it was more problem. So those kind of restaurant industries wanted to create a non-alcohol beverage because beer is very popular in Japan. So this is the total amount of beer that is drunk in Japan in 1 year. And above is the non-alcohol beverage. So you can see how small the market was. And when we first got the orientation, and within the client's company, everyone thought that commercializing is possible. But we had a question whether it would become a product that had big advertising budgets, because that's our business. And we also thought it's a necessary product because it has a social meaning. But does it match? We weren't sure if it fits mass selling. Maybe we thought it's a more niche product. So we ran a survey, a quantitative survey, and we found that unfortunately beer-tasted products weren't preferred. The taste, people didn't like it. People love beer, but at that time the taste of beer-tasted products, it didn't taste nice, so people didn't like the taste. So unless we can create a new category, we thought there was no meaning to launch this product. So to do that, we needed to develop a very strong concept. So to come up with the concept, we need to understand what the consumers want. So we run a lot of focus group interviews, kind of intensive group interviews to understand what the consumers want. We repeatedly held those interviews. More than 20 focus group interviews were held in a very short span. And these are some concept boards that we came up for. This is not the final concept. I'm just going to introduce you the process that we went through. So the main copy says, for all humans who live with cars, because it was a product aimed to decrease driving under influence of alcohol. Another one was to spread alcohol 0% beverage to 100% of restaurants. And eventually, we found a good value context that we can appeal. That was, I'm going to introduce you several ones. The first one was whenever, wherever, and with whoever. So non-alcohol doesn't pick your spots. You can drink it anywhere. So it's very free and equal at the same time. Another one was universal. This doesn't mean global, in a different kind of sense. We use the word universal. It possesses value for all people in the society. And zero is kind of close to the word free, the meaning. I'm not sure if you can get this nuance, but in Japanese, it's very close. So this is the final product package. And we came up with we presented a promotion plan. So we thought about, why don't you do keyring action 0 plan? This was a specific action to eliminate DIU, driving under influence of alcohol. And we considered that the launch of this product will be the launch of this action. So we created this concept visual board. This was not launched, so just internal stuff. And we created some visuals so the client can imagine how we're going to show it. We also used some animation characters to help support it. And also outdoor billboards. But we hit a problem. If we only use zero is already used so much in today's world. For example, sugar group free, carbohydrate free, calorie free. So 0 itself wasn't new. So we thought that's a big problem. So we came up with the discovery of 0.00. Because before this, even if you said non-alcohol, it was like 0.1% alcohol or 0.02% alcohol. It wasn't 0.00 alcohol. So we thought about we should appeal this 0.00. So this is a new icon that we gave. So 0.00. This is how the product was developed, and fortunately, the world's first ever alcohol 0.00% beverage was launched. And from there on, we need to do the communication strategy, so I'll just go briefly over it. We created a happening of 0.00, and for example, creating an association that's going to spread out non-alcohol drinking. We wanted drivers to drink it, and so the PR, the product launch event was held in a place called Umihotaru. This is a highway service area. It's floating on the side of Tokyo Bay, so you can only go there by driving. So usually if it's alcohol related, you can't do those kind of stuff in driving spots. But this is totally non-alcohol, so we thought we should just do it in a highway service area. We also wanted newscasters to drink it on air. So this is a famous caster, Takiga Crystal. We wanted her to drink it on a program called News Japan. This is another famous caster. She's in the morning program. We wanted her to drink it. And just the one in the middle, this it got picked up in the news. Just one of a lot of pickups in TVs.